So this is the part 2 of the welcome video. I'm going for the first day for Computer Science 1436 for summer 2020. I want to pick up where we left off here with it and the evaluation procedure. And over the years, I tweaked this very and here and there. And I really believe in a fair assessment with it. And the number of times that you put in, hours that you study for a course, and this is what it really boils down to. This course will have 2 discussion boards, 50 points each, adds up to be 100 points. 2 quizzes with it, they're 50 points each, that's 100 points. Most of your time in this class is you're going to be doing homework and labs. So half of it is going to be channel weighing in with your labs and assignments with it. So they're 100 points each. I broke that up to 50 points for lab, 50 points for the homework. 5 of them add up to be about 500. 2 exams, 100 points each. And like I said, they're all multiple choice. 4 choices, the answer is there. There's no secrets, or I'm very transparent with what's expected. If you do your reading, if you do what you're supposed to be doing, then you do okay for the class with it as well. And then there's a comprehensive final exam of 100 points. Add up all this column right here, it should add up to 1,000 points with it as well. So any time of the day that if you want to see where your grade and where your standing is, you can see what you submitted with it as well. I will do my best to grade your assignments and post your grades within a day or 2. All right. I want to bring up this statement that I have here with it. This is very important on here. You notice it's color-coded, underlined, bigger fonts. It's important with it. And just over the years, I find, again, this is what's fair for students that are working hard and diligently and with it. So labs and homework, quizzes, exams, discussion boards, and final exams, first of all, you need to take this in the date ranges that I gave you in this right here. I'm going to talk about that range in a second. Everything that we do refers to the Central Standard Time. What does that mean? Well, if you're on a Navy carrier, which I had students take this class on a Navy carrier or in the Atlantic Ocean or Europe or wherever you may be, you have to adjust your time zone to my time zone because you're taking a Dallas Community College class. That's the first thing. The second thing is that after an assignment is due, means that that link is going to disappear. You're not going to be able to submit it after the link is disappear with it. I go over the answers in a discussion board, which means what? The late assignment that you submit is invalid. It doesn't have any integrity. So so you have to submit your assignment on time with it. There is makeup, but medical documentations with it as well. Exams, that's about it with it. But please, the medical documentation has to be on you. Can't include, your family. You cannot extend that outside for family members with it, or else nobody will get any work done. So please understand that for me with it, and please be sensitive to your classmates at the same time with it, and what's fair about this as well. So I go over the answers and questions that, let's say you took an exam question and said, hey Dan, there's this question you asked and on this, and this is the choices, and my answer is this, and I got wrong. I will explain to you, but then again, like I said, the integrity of the exam has been exposed. The answers to the test, answer to the homework, answer to the lab have been exposed. It doesn't make sense why you would turn in a late assignment when the answer is out there. Okay, so no more soapbox with it. It is what it is. Read through this. Like I said, I really the only message I would give you is about this course. To be successful in this course, is you got to do things with me. You have to be engaged to learn with it. Learning takes place in engage. I am not much of a lecturer. I don't like to read PowerPoints with it. So here's how I recommend you to study for computer science. Read the material, watch my videos, go back and read again. Did you hear what I said? You're going to have to read this at least three times. This is a technical document. You are if you read a document and you understand it for the first time and you walk away, you must walk on water. I can't do that. For me to read a white paper, to read any research paper, I read at least 5 to 6 times. So my recommendation to you is, why do we reread stuff? Well, for one, you pick up the details. For two, you're familiar with yourself with the material. Learning computer science is the science behind it. There's two sides. There's the art side and there's the quantitative side. The quantitative side is the side that you apply the theory to the program. The art side is the creative side with it, and there's always time to do that as well. So the key thing is to have a balance. My analogy is you're taking basically a kind of like a history class plus a math class. How do you do a really good math problem? You do it over and over and over and over again. Why? On the exam, it's about timing. When you do it over and over again, you anticipate, you know the pattern, you know the learning with it. The other piece about this is that there will be some memorization of definitions and terminology. And the key thing is about this first course is this is about logic. This isn't about C++. This isn't about Microsoft Visual Studio with it. That's not computer science. Computer science is concepts. Concept and learning how to program. I'm going to use this analogy with you, and I hope you would, if you understand this analogy, you will go a long ways with programming with it. Most of you have already taken some sort of English 1301 class, I hope, right? Or enroll your first writing class with it. What are they teaching you in that class? What they teach you is how to write a paper, right? They teach you how to write a thesis, a supporting paragraph. They teach you how to write, conclusion, restate your thesis, etc., etc. That's concepts. They never teach you how to use Microsoft Word or how to type it up, do they? That's exactly my point. This class is about learning how to program. So I will teach you the logic of programming with it. To edit code, modify code, write code, understand code, maintaining a code. That's very important, the logic of the programming with it. You understand the logic, you leave here, you go to Java, you take Python, you take C#, any programming language, that concept is transferable. This isn't about C++, this isn't about the compiler, this isn't about coding of C++. It's the programming logic. That's what you need to learn, and that's what this course is about. All right. So please understand that. If you have questions or concerns on what I just said, and more about it, I would love to talk to you more about what's going on with it. Okay, so that's that with it. This is I use a snippet tool. This comes directly from eConnect. So I have to mention the last day withdrawal from this class is May the 29th. For this class, this is the beginning day and ending day, period, with it. So make sure you, the only thing I would suggest by May the 29th, 4 days before our class ends, I guarantee you everything will be graded. You should have some sense going into the finals and where you stand with this. Like I said, I will have everything graded to the best of my ability before May the 29th. Everything will be turned in. So the only thing that's left should be the final exam, maybe the last lab, and homework 1. No, lab and homework 5. That's about it with it. Okay. All right. I'm approaching 10 minutes. I'm going to stop the video for part 2. I'm going to pick up with this starting the third video for this right now. So stay tuned.